Crossover Paranormal Society's in the house. Oh, where'd my jack go? There we go. Hey Donald, hello Donald, Big Race Ball Cards in the house. Sorry I was a couple minutes late trying to get things scheduled for my first Whatnot sale. My first Whatnot auction will be this afternoon, early evening, maybe for you East Coasters, at 5:55 p.m. Just pray I can get it all set up. I had something set up, but it was the wrong setup. So I will put a link in there as soon as I get a chance here. What the heck? What did I just do? Oh. So other than that, we're going to go to town here. We got Bernie H. Hey Donald, cards in my car with Harpo Sada. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. Yep, we're going to have fun. I'm going to try my first Whatnot auction tonight at 5:55. Should be an easy time to remember. 5:55 p.m. So in about 3.5 hours or so. All right. So we're going to get through this show here, and then I'm going to get everything set up for my auction tonight. Hopefully some of you guys can attend. That would be awesome to have some of my YouTube people. I'm going to try and get the link for that in just a minute here. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Okay, I'm going to try and pin it in the chat just so you guys are aware of it. Okay, so I'm going to pin it in the chat. Right, get over here real quick on my other computer. I think that they'll let me. Oh, yeah, I might be able to pin it over there. If I can get that out of the way. Oh, okay, I know how to do that. Okay, I'm going to pin this message up in the chat there. So it'll be up there. That's the link for my Whatnot live auction tonight. So I'll have that pinned up in the top there in case you want to share that with people as they come in the channel. I'd appreciate that. So we're going to get things on the roll here. 12, so at or 217. Let's see, I had looks like 209. 209 plus 5, 214. One more minute on the early birds. One more minute on the early birds. We get ready to end that in a second here. Chuck here. I hope he didn't get really mad at me yesterday. Hope everyone is having a great day. Down my best advice with Whatnot. Don't have any deal dead airtime. Keep things exciting and keep the sales going. Yeah, that's why this is my test run. This is going to be my test run. I am going to keep things rolling. I will try and keep an eye on the chat because I will give a big thank you to a Whatnot seller. His name is Honus, like Honus Wagner. Honus is his Whatnot name, and he was nice enough last night to use some of his. He does a late night sale. If he sells stuff, he sells stuff. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But he had asked the crew, can I show Donald here how to do his sales so he knows how to set everything up? And I had it set up last night, but I thought it was doing something wrong and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So by the time I kind of had it figured out, I had over 500 items that I was going to sell today, and I'm like, no, I want to start with 110 items and see how we can go through them For something that does not sell, you can bring it back up again, but it's kind of hard when you don't have a name on what you're selling. So you kind of just go through them. If they don't make a sale, you just bring them out next round if they don't end up selling. But I'm going to go with 110 items. I've got them in my box here. So these are all my auction items here. I got them kind of organized by year, so if you want, I can always pull out in any order. These don't have to be in any sequence, but they are nicer end cards. So I will be starting the auctions at $3 for each of these, because a lot of them are autographs, relics, serial numbered cards, prisms, cracked dice, different things like that. So it's a little bit nicer end cards that I'll be doing. So just keep that in the back of your mind. And let's go ahead and end the early bird entries. I'm going to do my commercial break real quick. I'm going to try and go through this stuff today pretty quick, but it is Fred McGriff's biography for today. So we're going to do that also. So if you see somebody new in the channel, it might be somebody from Whatnot checking us out. So just do me a favor. Be nice to them. They've been nice to me, trying to get me going and rolling. So we're going to go ahead and end the early birds. Let me go back up here. It looked like Big Ray was in here first. So let me go through my commercial break, and then I'll log everybody in for the early bird entries. New 2024 Patreon rookie class tiers, which will include rookie cards, rated rookies, gold cups, rising stars, prospects, minor leaguers, etc., etc. Triple tiers will contain one newer rookie card type. Alright, the triple threes, tier 1, 4 cards, triple fives, tier 2, 6 cards, triple sevens, tier 3, 8 cards, triple nines, tier 4, 10 cards. Quad tiers will contain one Hall of Fame rookie card type. The quad ones, tier 5, 12 cards. The quad twos, tier 6, 25 cards. And the quad threes, tier 7, 40 cards. Alright, so other than that, let me get that off to the side here. We're going to go up. We do have 664 entries in the live stream, or in the end of month giveaway. So we do have 6 prizes on my list for the end of the month, which will take place this Friday. And most likely I do have a sale scheduled for Saturday the 6th. So after this trial run here, I'm going to at least initially try one auction a day. If it starts being successful, that may be an avenue for me to get the revenue I need to keep things going here. Okay, so that's what's going on in my realm. So I will be putting a link on my YouTube channel to my Whatnot username and stuff like that. But go ahead and hop on if you do get a chance. Check out that. Follow me so you'll get notifications when I do my live sales and stuff like that. So and if you can support me out, that would be a blessing in disguise also. So without further ado, I'm going to get my handy dandy pen out here. We're going to start logging people in, starting with Big Ray. Big Ray's the first one with a 3+. We've got today and tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to have the end of month giveaway. So we got Big Ray, High Cops, Crossover Paranormals in the house with a 3+. Cops, I'll go down my list here, and we'll get into our trivia for today, Thursday, March 28th. Big Ray, Bernie H is in the house with a 3+. Appreciate that, Big Ray. I know Mickey, I seen for sure signed up, so I got him clicked in as a moderator on my Whatnot So I know he's logged in. He's started following me on Whatnot. But yeah, if you do that and stuff, and I notice you, because I'll be able to see who's following me, I can check a tab there, and if it's somebody I recognize by your name on Whatnot through YouTube, I'll be able to instantly add you as a moderator on my Whatnot channel or Whatnot platform. They have it where you can add moderators too, which is kind of nice. So I don't know if Big Ray's in there, but I'll check those things out in a minute here. But we do have, from what I can see so far, 5 likes, 5 thumbs up here. So I appreciate that. So, oh, Jason's here. You can see that pinned link on the top there. That's for my Whatnot auction tonight that I'm going to do. So if anybody, what's up, Semi-Truck 75. Alright, but yeah, let's see, where are we at? Big Ray, Bernie H, Cards in My Car with R. Posada is in the house. See if I can screen through. Again, come through. Our bonus, if we do a bonus, would be a second blaster box today. I don't really want to do anything else because after I finish my YouTube channel, I'll be prepping and get ready for my Whatnot sale. I don't know if I'm going to bring in music quite yet. I want to try and stay focused the first time around until I get used to it. I know a lot of them you can play any kind of soft music in the background as you go through, and people like to do that when they're listening to the auctioneer and as I bring cards up. But I've got it all kind of set up. I might have some cards in the front here lined up for the show tonight, but I'll be winging it and taking it one step at a time to find out what works best for me in that realm. So sorry about me rambling and I'm just excited about finally figuring it out. I've been on board for Whatnot for a little over a month already, but it took me a while to try and talk to different people and get different pointers and help and things like that. I reached out to Whatnot one time on their chat, but they never did get back to me. They said they would. They gave me a notification, but I never did hear anything back from them. But we're good to go there for now. Cards in My Car, Big Ray. Cards in My Car, Big Ray. Bernie H. Cards in My Car. Cards, Big Ray. We got Lockin' 99s in the house with a 3+. Semi-Truck with a 3+. What do we got? We got 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 people so far that I can tell. Lockin', what's up? Big Ray, Semi-Truck, Big Ray. I believe I've got everybody here. Let me go down my list. I got Bernie H. I got Big Ray. I got Cards in My Car with R. Posada. We've got Cops. We've got Lockin' 99. I've got Matt, aka Semi-Truck 75. Did I miss anybody in here? Well, let me know now or forever hold your peace. What is your favorite song from Metallica, Big Ray? Just play some Metallica in the background, Don. That will bring all the boys to the yard. I'm not much into Metallica. It would have to be music that I'd be willing to kind of listen to, like maybe, I don't know, Buddy Holly and the Crickets, or I don't know, Elvis, or no, just easing. I probably wouldn't play that kind of music, but you never know with me, right? It might be just a take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. That'd be neat. Just hear that rolling over and over and over and over and over again, right? Let's say Domino 15 made it in with a 3+. Okay, so let me go through the list real quick and let me know. Again, Bernie H, Big Ray, Cards in My Car, Cops, Lockin' 99, Sensei Domino, and Matt, aka Semi-Truck 75. It is called Waymaker. It's a Christmas song. A Waymaker? Probably all time for From Whom the Bell Tolls. But like full albums. Meant to say, trying to look up the song. Oh, and it did an autocorrect on you thinking you were doing something else. Okay. So anybody else other than all the ones that I just wrote off? Trout hit a homer in the first, and that is their only hit with 11 strikeouts. Oh my word. That's pretty good. Yeah, I know this. The Mariners are going to be playing here. Tonight, I believe, is opening day for Seattle. Let me just check real quick. I don't think they're playing yet. I wonder if you get dinged if on whatnot you play a baseball game. That would be kind of good for me, I think. Just have a baseball game. Yeah, they play at 7:10 tonight. So maybe I'll put the baseball game on. Listen to that in the background. Will they ding you for that on whatnot? Seems like you can play any kind of music you want. Can you play a baseball game? Does anybody know? That would be cool to find that out. That would be cool to find that out. But yeah, 7:10 tonight. Maybe if I finish my sale quick, I can watch the rest of the ball game tonight. Opening day. I can always watch the replay. It'll show all the good stuff. Hopefully. Oh, I think you are good since it's not a video. It's just a live stream, right? I think you can play. No, I can't remember. I don't think they allow you playback of prior sales that I'm aware of. I don't think it's a video recording service. It's just a live stream service, I believe. But I think they keep track of all your sales, so you get a list at the end, and they allow you to print out all your shipping labels to send everything out. So I guess after tonight's auction, I'll figure out how to do that part of the process. Hopefully it's kind of simplified, and it just allows you to just print out my Pro Label Express machine labels. If I choose that device as the one to print it on, should be able to print up those labels on that. That'll be immensely good, because it'll probably, for anything I sell tonight, it would probably just print out all the labels, and then I just got to stick them on the boxes and package things up and stick them on the boxes. Master of Puppets would be a very close second, Trucker. You guys are thinking what kind of music I should play. Alright, so we've got all that in there. We're going to get into our trivia in just a second here. Then we'll get on to our biography for Hall of Fame Biography episode 210, Fred McGriff, plus trivia, plus 2023 Top Stadium Club Blaster Box, plus a bonus if we get 10 thumbs up. If we get 10 thumbs up. We've got 8 people viewing right now. And as we get ready to do this, I'm going to do a refresh here, see if we got more thumbs up. See if we've got more thumbs up. Okay, so there's 6 possible answers that I'm going to be giving you. 6 possible answers. So this one, whoever gets it first, I'm going to give you 7 points. I'm going to give you 7 points for whoever gets the 2 correct answers. Or it might be more, I don't know. No, I already let the cat out of the bag. So there's 2 correct answers out of the 6 players we're going to name here. So for today, Thursday, March the 24th, Chuck in here. I wish Chuck would come back. I feel he feels he got slighted yesterday. Oops. I just messed that up, didn't I? See if that'll come back. I do a refresh. Hope so. Good, here comes the chat. I was like, I pushed the wrong button and the chat went away. Here it comes, okay. Very close second, Trucker. All right. So, and then I'll put it in the chat. Okay. So, first person in the chat that gets the correct 2 answers will get 7 points for today's trivia. Again, Thursday, March 28th, 2024. The baseball birthdays for today are Vic Raschi, Glenn Davis, Lon Warnicki, and Gussie Busch. And the title of our trivia today is Debuts. Which of the following Hall of Famers had 4 hits in their first big league game? Okay? I'm only going to read it through once, so then make your choices afterwards. I'm trying to save time here. A. Derek Jeter. B. Larry Walker. C. Roy Campanella. D. Kirby Puckett. E. Willie McCovey. Or F. All of the above. Okay? So which 2 correct answers is going to get you 5 or 7 entries in? 6 answers first. I'll read it one more time, but I already started the guessing, and we'll go 3 minutes on this one. So at 2:34, which of the following Hall of Famers had 4 hits in their first big league game? A. Derek Jeter. B. Larry Walker. C. Roy Campanella. D. Kirby Puckett. E. Willie McCovey. Or F. All of the above. Big Ray got it right. D and E. So, Big Ray got it with 7 points for today's trivia. Good on you there, Big Ray, for getting that in right. I'll go ahead and go over the information on that. Tomorrow, for Friday, we'll have that. It'll just be some baseball humor. And then we will have a trivia for the weekend coming up for tomorrow. Okay? So, again, debuts. Which of the following Hall of Famers had 4 hits in their first big league game? Okay? And it was D and E, Kirby Puckett and Willie McCovey. Alright, D and E. Batting third and playing first, Stretch McCovey went 4 for 4 in his first game, including a pair of triples, helping the Giants top the Phillies 7-2 at Seals Stadium on July 30th, 1959. Leading off and patrolling center field, Puckett stroked 4 singles in 5 at-bats and scored a run as Frank Viola shut out the Angels 5-0 on May 8th, 1984. The M on the Twins' helmet looks like the Marlins. I thought it's supposed to be TC. It's supposed to be TC, and maybe the TC superimposed probably makes it looks like an M. That's interesting. Or did they switch their logo around for this season coming up? But there you go. Congratulations there, Big Ray, on guessing Kirby Puckett and Willie McCovey. Okay, we're going to get into I'm going to set this off on the sidelines right now as we finish off today's. We will be going through Willie McCovey's, or Fred McGriff's, Willie McCovey. We did McCovey the other day. Fred McGriff's baseball cards after. And for now, for today, we are going to do Fred McGriff. So tomorrow, to finish up the week, will be Bill McInerney. Okay, but we're going to do Frederick Stanley McGriff. Sometimes known as Fred, and sometimes nicknamed Crime Dog. All right, he played for Toronto in the American League 1986 to 1990, San Diego in the National League 91 to 93, Atlanta in the National League 93 to 97, Tampa Bay in the American League 1998 to 2001 and 2004, Chicago in the National League 2001 and 2, and Los Angeles National League 2003. Crushed the ball with consistency for 19 seasons, using smooth left-handed swing to amass 493 home runs and 1,550 RBIs, hit 30 or more homers 10 times, the first to do so for 5 different teams, finished among his league's top 5 in long balls and OPS in 7 straight seasons, 1988 through 1994, topping the American League in homers in 1989 and the National League in 1992. Delivered heroics as cleanup hitter for the 1995 World Series, I believe. Trying to read that small print there. It looks like a 1995 World Series champion Braves, and hit a .303 in 50 career postseason games. 3-time Silver Slugger at bat, at first base, and 5-time All-Star, earned the 1994 All-Star Game MVP player honors. So there we go. Let's get into his biography now, as we have some fun today. Looking forward to hopefully seeing who can show up for my whatnot auction. Be my first one. It's going to be a trial by error one, being the first one, making sure I can do everything, get used to the hang of how you do it. They do have the timer that shows up on there. I might start off with 30 seconds initially. I know some people like to do the sudden death. You can take sudden death off. I'll be figuring those different nuances off. When you do the regular auctions, if somebody bids, it adds a little bit more time onto the clock every time there's a bid that takes place. So we'll have fun with that. I'll talk about it if we have a little bit more time at the end of the stream. So Frederick Stanley McGriff, born October 31st, 1963, is an American former first baseman in Major League Baseball who played for 6 teams from 1986 through 2004. He was one of the most consistently productive power hitters of the 1990s, posting over 80 runs batted in every year from 1988 through 2002, and became the first player since the dead ball era to lead both leagues in home runs, the American League in 1989 and the National League in 1992. A 5-time All-Star, he was named the most valuable player of the 1994 contest after his pinch hit home run in the bottom of the 9th inning, tied the score at 7-7, with the National League winning in 10 innings. McGriff finished in the top 10 in voting for his league's Most Valuable Player award every year from 1989 to 1994, during which time he led the major leagues in home runs. Check over here, make sure. Looks worse on the helmet than the hats. Do a refresh so I know where I'm at here real quick. I just saw it. You're right. It does look like Marlins. What's that? That CDN Uni Watch? Oh, Uniform Watch. uploads. Okay. Looks worse than that. There's a big Reddit thread about how people don't like it mostly. Oh my word. Maybe during the season they'll switch it back. Alright. After spending the first third of his career with the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres, McGriff became a major component in the Atlanta Braves' long run of division champions, posting over 90 RBIs for 5 straight years after joining the club in a mid-season 1993 trade, and helped lead the league to the 1995 World Series title over the Cleveland Indians. In 50 career postseason games, McGriff batted .303 with 10 home runs and 37 RBIs, then joined his hometown Tampa Bay Devil Rays when that club was established in 1998, and was the team's main power hitter for its first 4 seasons, establishing various franchise records which lasted several years before being broken. He hit 20 or more home runs in 15 times, becoming the first player to hit 30 home runs with 5 different teams, drive in 100 runs 8 times, and batted .300 4 times. Okay. Nothing new there that round. Alright. So, McGriff's 493 career home runs were tied for 10th in Major League history among left-handed hitters when he retired, and put him only 7 away from joining the 500 home run club. His 462 home runs as a first baseman ranked 4th, and he also ended his career with 1,550 RBIs and a .509 slugging percentage. One of the most durable first basemen in history, he ranked 3rd in career games at first base with 2,239. Ninth in assists with 1,447, and 3rd in double plays with 1,775. His nickname, Crime Dog, a wordplay on McGriff, the Crime Dog, was coined by Marty Barrett and popularized by Chris Berman. McGriff currently works in the Braves front office as a special assistant to baseball operations. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame on July 23, 2023, last year. As far as his early life, McGriff was born in Tampa, Florida. His mother, Eliza, was a school teacher, and his father, Earl, was an electronics repairman. As a child, he hung out at Al Lopez Field during Cincinnati Reds spring training and worked as a vendor at Tampa Stadium. McGriff went out for the baseball team at Jefferson High School as a sophomore, but was cut. He made the team the following year after undergoing a growth spurt. He was a high school teammate of Al Pardo. He first attracted the attention of the professional ball clubs after hitting a long home run off Hillsborough High School's Dwight Gooden, with scouts in attendance to watch Gooden pitch. McGriff accepted a scholarship offered to play college baseball for the Georgia Bulldogs. As far as his professional career, his draft and minor leagues in 1981 through 1985. McGriff signed with the New York Yankees after being selected in the 9th round of the 1981 amateur draft. He received a $20,000 signing bonus. In 1982, the Yankees dealt McGriff, Dave Collins, and Mike Morgan to the Toronto Blue Jays for Dale Murphy and Tom Dodd. The trade is now considered one of the most one-sided deals in baseball history. In 2006, Rob Neer wrote that the trade looked particularly lopsided because it was one of the few instances that a player of McGriff's stature was traded before getting to the majors. At that time, the trade appeared to make some sense from the New York Yankees' perspective, since McGriff was blocked from his first base by Don Mattingly. Nonetheless, the Yankees didn't get nearly enough in return. Murray won only 3 games in 3 years with the Yankees and was out of baseball by 1986. Dodd was released at the end of the season, and apart from a month with the Baltimore Orioles in 1986, spent the remainder of his career in the minors, before McGriff became a regular major leaguer. Baseball great Ted Williams took note of his power at a batting practice session during spring training. Williams was drawn to McGriff when he heard the sound of the ball leaving McGriff's bat. To improve his skills, McGriff also played 3 seasons in Baseball Winter League of the Dominican Republic for the teams the Azucareros del Este, today Toros del Este, Leones del Escogido, and Caminines del Sur, defunct franchise, between 1984 and 1987. He won a Golden Glove in that league during the 1986-87 season and went to the league's postseason in the 1984 and 85 campaign. Then on to the Toronto Blue Jays in 1986 to 1990. Okay, nothing new. Works a little bit differently now that I have a pinned comment up there. McGriff played 2 innings at first base on May 17, 1986, and the next day started his first career game as the designated hitter. His first at-bat was in the bottom of the second against Don Schultz, during which he hit a line drive to left field for his first career hit. McGriff played in only one more MLB game that season. McGriff reached the majors full-time in 1987. And hit 34 home runs the next year in his first of 7 consecutive seasons with over 30 home runs. He emerged as the top power hitter in the American League in 1989, leading the league with 36 home runs, including the first home run hit at the Sky Dome, helping the Blue Jays win the American League East Division title. His power numbers remained steady in 1990. As McGriff batted .300 and established himself as a consistent producer. The San Diego Padres, 1990 to 1993. On December 5th, 1990, the Blue Jays traded McGriff and Tony Fernandez to the San Diego Padres in exchange for Roberto Alomar and Joe Carter. His numbers remained consistent in the National League, where he hit 276, 396, and a .474 for San Diego in 1991, and he made his first All-Star appearance the following year and led the National League in home runs in 1992, 3 years after he had accomplished the same feat in the American League. Take a sip of water here. Right. On to the Atlanta Braves in 1993 to 1997. On July 18, 1993, the Padres, out of contention and seeking to unload their high-priced veterans, dealt McGriff to the Atlanta Braves for prospect Vince Moore, Donnie Elliott, and Melvin Neves. McGriff hit a home run in his first game with the Braves, who acquired him to replace the struggling Sid Bream at first and to provide an offensive spark, and was a key player in the Braves' 51-19 finish to overtake the San Francisco Giants and claim first place in the National League West for a 3rd consecutive season. He finished with a career-high 37 homers and 4th place in the NL MVP voting. In the strike-shortened 1994 season, McGriff was batting .318 and had 34 home runs when play ended August of 1994. He won the All-Star Game MVP award that year after hitting the game-tying home run for the National League after the National League trailed 7-5 in the bottom of the ninth inning. McGriff was runner-up to Ken Griffey Jr. in the 1994 Home Run Derby. McGriff remained with the Braves in 1995 and continued to be a successful cleanup hitter. He had 2 home runs in the 1995 World Series en route to his only World Series championship ring. A free agent after the 1995 season, McGriff signed a 4-year contract worth $20 million with the Braves. McGriff hit .295, .365, and .494 with a career-best 107 RBIs on his way to another World Series appearance in 1996. McGriff hit 22 home runs in the 1997 season. He was called out on strikes by umpire Eric Gregg on a pitch thrown by Livan Hernandez during the 1997 NLCS, which was the last significant event for McGriff as a member of the Braves. The team allowed him to be picked up by the expansion Tampa Bay Devil Rays after the season. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays from 1998 to 2001. The Braves did not protect McGriff in the 1997 expansion draft after the season was not selected. The Braves traded McGriff to the expansion Tampa Bay Devil Rays for a player to be named later after the draft. McGriff batted .278 with 19 home runs in his first season with the Devil Rays. His numbers experienced a minor renaissance in 1999 when he had .310 with 32 homers the following season. Then on to the Chicago Cubs in 2001 and 2002. After another solid season in 2000, McGriff got off to a good start in 2001 and was heavily pursued by the contending Chicago Cubs around the trade deadline. He waived his no-trade clause to allow himself to be dealt to Chicago on July 27, 2001, for Manny Ibar and the player to be named later. He hit .282 with 12 homers in 49 games with the Cubs, but the team did not reach postseason. Los Angeles Dodgers in 2003, McGriff had 30 home runs during a strong 2002 campaign, earning him a 1-year contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers for 2023. Or 2003, season. 22 homers, shy of 500 for his career. The 40-year-old McGriff only hit 13 with a .249 batting average and spent a significant return to the Devil Rays in 2004. During spring training in 2004, the Devil Rays re-signed McGriff. He ended up with a .181 average and had just 2 home runs in his sporadic play. From the end of May to mid-July, the Devil Rays released McGriff on July 28, 2004, 7 home runs shy of 500. McGriff worked out for the New York Yankees 3 days after his release from Tampa Bay, but the team ultimately didn't sign him. McGriff officially declared his retirement during spring training of 2005, when he received no calls from any teams requesting his services. As far as his post-playing career, in January 2007, McGriff joined the Devil Rays as a special advisor. He stayed with the Rays until 2010, and McGriff joined the Braves as a special assistant to the baseball operations department in 2015, working with the minor league players. All right. Well, there we go. Nick Martini has 2 home runs today. Had 8 for his whole career. Oh, wow. All right. So in January 2007, again, McGriff joined the Devil Rays as a special advisor. He stayed with the Rays until 2010. McGriff joined the Braves as a special assistant to the baseball operations department in 2015, working with minor league players. As far as his legacy, McGriff ended his career with 10 seasons with at least 30 home runs, and he and Gary Sheffield are the only players to hit at least 30 home runs in one season for 5 different teams, with McGriff accomplishing the feat with Toronto 3 times, San Diego twice, and Atlanta, Tampa Bay, and the Chicago Cubs once each. He led the MLB in total home runs hit from 1989 to 94 and hit the 3rd most home runs in the decade from 1988 to 1997 after Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire. During the latter period, he was 8th in the majors in F4 statistics, wins above replacement as calculated by Fangraphs, behind 6 Hall of Famers and Bonds. As of 2019, McGriff stood as one of only 16 players to record a career .280 batting average, .375 on-base percentage, and .500 slugging percentage, along with at least 490 home runs. He became eligible for election to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 2010. In his first year of eligibility, his name was on 21.5% of the ballots cast by 10-year members of the Baseball Writers Association of America, the BBWAA. This fell short of the 75% required for induction, but surpassed the 5% threshold for continued eligibility on future BBWAA ballots. Over the next 4 elections, McGriff's vote percentage ranged from a high of 23.9, 137 votes in 2012, to a low of 11.7% in 2014 with 67. He remained eligible through 2019 when his time on the ballot expired after 10 unsuccessful appearances. On his final ballot, McGriff achieved his highest vote total ever of 39.8%, 169 votes, still short of the necessary 75%. On December 4th, 2022, it was announced that McGriff was unanimously selected by the Contemporary Era Committee to the Baseball Hall of Fame. McGriff and Scott Rowland were formally inducted into the Hall of Fame on July 23, 2023. During the press conference for his acceptance into Baseball Hall of Fame, McGriff highlighted that going to the Dominican Republic to play winter baseball just before and after his major league debut with the Blue Jays in 1986 was the best for him. It was the best thing I ever did because I got a chance to get extra at-bats. In that winter ball, they take things very seriously, and you were facing Jose Rijo, Mario Soto, and great pitchers, commented the former player. Even in the same speech, he encountered players who are starting their careers to go and play in that league. As far as his personal life, McGriff married Veronica in 1988. The couple raised 2 children. McGriff lived in a custom-built home in Tampa from the mid-1990s to 2019, when it was sold. McGriff's father, Earl, died of cancer in November of 1999, and his mother died in 2017. McGriff appeared in commercials for Tom Amaski's Baseball Fundamentals training video in 1991. The commercials ran for over a decade on ESPN, making them the longest-running sports infomercial on television. So there you go. Let's do our recap of Fred McGriff here. First baseman, born October 31st, Halloween, 1963, and is currently 60 years old and in Tampa, Florida. He batted through left, his MLB debut May 17, 1986 for the Toronto Blue Jays. His last MLB appearance July 15, 2004 for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Alright, his MLB statistics. Who was Fred McGriff? Some Tim Wong. He was a baseball player. You should have just learned something about him. Even though I'm finishing things up. His MLB statistics: batting average of 284, hits 2,490, 493 home runs, and 1,550 runs batted in. He played for the Toronto Blue Jays in 1986 through 1990, San Diego Padres 1991 to 1993, Atlanta Braves 1993 to 97, Tampa Bay Devil Rays 93 to 2001, the Chicago Cubs 2001 and 2, Los Angeles Dodgers in 2003, and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays in 2004. His career highlights and awards: he was in 5 All-Star games, 1992, 94 through 96, and 2000. The World Series champion he was in 1995 when he helped his team win the World Series. 3 times Silver Slugger Awards, 89, 92, and 93. 2 times home run leader, 1989 and 92. He's a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted last year, 2023, with 100% of the vote with the election method, the Contemporary Baseball ERA Committee. So hopefully you guys enjoyed Fred McGriff's biography there as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. Let me do a refresh here. Before we get into our blaster, we'll go through Fred McGriff's cards here. We already did his Hall of Fame card, but I'll go through some of these and I'll get a little practice in here for when I do my auction tonight, looking at the cards and explaining what they are before we put it up for auction. So this one is a star performer, a 1993 Opie Premier Fred McGriff, first base. Okay, I'm going to put these in here when I finish, and that way they will be in order by number, the way I sort my cards. That way I know when I can find my doubles. So these are all individual cards for Fred McGriff. I'll just go through these real quick here. And these will be possibilities down the road of all my extra Hall of Famer cards, doing them on my Whatnot channel. And I'll just run maybe 1 or 2 or 3 players depending on how many different cards we got. Tim being a comedian. Alright, so this is a 4 home run game. Braves, Fred McGriff, with 4 for 5 RBIs, and this is an opening day, April 26, 1995. This is a 1996 Fred McGriff. Here's a score, Blue Jays, Fred McGriff. I'll just say what team. And this is a 1989 score. Then next we have a Diamond King Fred McGriff. I gotta get better glasses here. 1988 Leaf, or Donruss. Leaf product, Donruss is pretty much the same. This is a Topps McGriff with the Padres. 1993 Topps. This is a 1989 Donruss. I like when they put it on the front with the Blue Jays. This one here is a score 96 Fred McGriff with the Braves. This is a Bowman's Best Fred McGriff. I don't know, I keep saying Fred McGriff. I think this is a 1997 Bowman's Best. This is a 1990 Upper Deck with the Blue Jays. This is a Pinnacle with the Padres. 1992 Pinnacle. God is great. Hello, Donna and everyone. God is great. Hopefully you're feeling better. This is a classic baseball, Fred McGriff. This is a 1989 This is a 92 Fleer Ultra with the Padres. This one is 1991 Topps with the Blue Jays. 1991 Fleer with the Blue Jays. Get on the right screen here so I can see what I'm doing. Should zoom in on these, huh? There, I'll do it there for now. This is a Donruss Studio 2004 with the Tampa Bay Rays. This is a 1990 Donruss with the Blue Jays. This is a 1996 Pinnacle with the Braves. '89 Fleer with the Blue Jays. 1990 Score with the Blue Jays. 1992 Fleer Ultra with the Padres. 1992 Donruss with the Padres. This one here is a Topps 2006 Topps with the Braves. Alright, this one is the 1989 Blue Jays Topps. This is a 1991 Fleer Ultra with the Padres. This is a Leaf product. This is a 1991 Leaf with the Padres. This is a 1988 with the Blue Jays. This is an Upper Deck 1993. It's a 1992 Home Run Champion Upper Deck. This is a Topps Stadium Club Extreme Core with the Braves. 1996 Stadium Club. There's another Stadium Club here, different year. This one is, I gotta get out my little microphone. $1993. It's an Upper Deck with the Padres. 1993. Here's another Topps Stadium Club Members Choice version on the bottom here. A little bit shininess in there, but early stages of rehoning the. This is a 1993 Stadium Club. Here's a Topps with the Blue Jays. I believe this one's a Tiffany. Yeah, it's a shiny. This is the shiny Tiffany. You can see with the pink color on the back there. And this is a 1989 Topps Tiffany. This next one here is a 1989 Donruss MVP player with the Blue Jays. And this, Chuck, if he was here, he'd like this card. This Fred McGriff with the flag, the sparkly flag here. This is a Cyber Stats insert 4 of 7 Fred McGriff. Like that one. And then last but not least, this is 94, I believe. Yeah, 1994 Fleer Ultra, Chuck Carr League Leaders, National League. Why is Chuck Carr in here? That's not even Fred McGriff. Did he play for the Florida Marlins? Hold on a second here. No, this one shouldn't even been in there. That's not even, that's Chuck Carr. That's not even Fred McGriff. Oops. I'll have to go in a different place here. Maybe I'll throw that one up on eBay. That was weird. Shouldn't even been in there. Alright. So there we have it. We have Fred McGriff there. His cards. These will go back in my Hall of Fame bin over there for my Fred McGriff cards. And yeah, so when I get involved with we're up to 6 thumbs up. 6 thumbs up. Alright. We just go in here, see if we've updated since then. See if we're going to do 1 or 2 blaster boxes. 1 for sure. 9 thumbs up. Still have a chance. If we get another one, we'll open up 1 more box, but if not, we'll go with this 1 box of Topps Stadium Club. I will do one last check when we finish opening the box. Score this real quick here, then I'll be getting things ready for my Whatnot auction at 5:55 p.m. so in about 2.5 hours, roughly about 2.5 hours probably by the time I finish. I'll be getting ready for that. Okay, so that'll be fun. Gonna try that tonight, see how good I can do on the sale. I've got 100 items scheduled, but if need be, no, I'll probably just do that. Do that for a start out. See how that goes tonight. And do the 110 cards or so that I've got in there. Actually, I think I put another one in there, yeah. Alright, so let's go to town here. Ooh. Looks fuller. I think it's just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we got 8. I want to make sure we still have 8 cards here. Alright, we got a Ronald Acuna Jr. for our master photo. Ronald Acuna Jr. for our master. And if it does go good tonight, maybe I'll do another one tomorrow night along with Saturn. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Empty box there. This goes into my table over here for repack boxes. Alright. We do have our 8 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. We've got our 8 packs here. Our inserts and such will go up on the stands. Woohoo! Road trip, going to town with Don. Alright. Going on a road trip with Don again? Where are we going on a road trip to? To a Whatnot auction? Alright. So let's go here. We got, oh yeah, just so you do know, I'll put this back in the background here so I can see. I'm still looking for Willie Mays, Michael Harris, and Hideki Matsui to finish up my base set for Top Stadium Club. Okay, so we've got Austin Riley here, base. Alright, I gotta fix that right before tonight. Update my little sign here, make it look nice and pretty. Marcus Stroman with the Cleveland Indians, base. Thurman Munson, base. Bryce Harper, base. And a Jose Canseco, base. So nothing right home to mom about there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 cards. I thought maybe I was shorted a card or something. Player and team lots are very popular and whatnot, Don, and an easy way to get rid of a lot of commons with a couple stars thrown in. Oh yeah, I'll be doing different things like that. I'm going to ask for input from people on my Whatnot channel. They'll send me messages and I'll make notes and stuff, and then when I schedule my auctions, that's what I'll kind of do, is I'll put it in the title what type of an auction we're doing, so you know whether it's a team auction or a player auction or different stuff like that. Or it could be multiple players. There might be a bunch of cards, and I'll highlight the cards that are going to be on in that auction as we load it up. And I notice some people they'll add to the auction as the auction's ongoing, to just add more cards into the mix. And then all I have to do is weigh it quick afterwards and adjust the before they make the labels for me, I think, or something like that, however that works. Hi, He-Wan Bay with the Pirates base card. We got, oh, this is early. What is this one? We got a backwards BV, Virtual Velocity. A backwards one. This must be a different one. No. There's nothing really special about it that I can see, but it's a VV. Virtuosus of Velocity. Then we got a a refractor of Oswald Peraza. Ooh, those are always nice, those refractors. I like that. And then the Bobby Witt Jr. Ooh, 2 more backwards cards. These are probably color. No, that one's not a color. 163. Jeter Downs, and Bobby Witt Jr. Well, we did get a... do these so they're easier to grab now. I'm going to put this Oswald Peraza rookie card, Chrome, and it's a refractor. Oh, that means it's a shiny card. It's got a rainbow foil look on it. That's pretty cool. Put that in front of the master photo for now. Wow, that's odd. 2 packs so far and no color variations. Anxious to see how many cards I get for a set of color variations. If I got enough to throw a set together, I just might do that. We got J.J. Bleday with the Oakland Athletics rookie card base. We got Don Mattingly with the Yankees base. We got a Some of these feel like a harder stock. Vladimir Guerrero, base. Got a backwards card, a Will the Thrill Clark with the Giants. We got our first red. And a David Wright with the Big Apple, New York Mets, base. Just listening whilst in bed. Hopefully you're getting better there. I just want to make sure I didn't. Oh, I did miss a black. I was going to say, usually you have a black by now. I missed it on the top there. That's what it was. I was like, how could I have purposely missed something like that? So again, 10, 113, and 138. Again, if I finish the box, I'll do a refresh real quick. If not, we'll end the stream and I'll be getting ready for my auction. Oh, we got a triumvirate. We got a Spencer Steer rookie card, base. Okay. We got a Dwight Gooden with the Mets, base. We got an Andre Dawson, base. Then we got a Pete Alonso triumvirate and a Boba Shett base. Okay, get this Pete Alonso sleeved up here for another Chrome card. These triumvirates, I like the style, that's for sure. Okay, let me move that one over there and put the triumvirate here. Once it's sleeved up, it fits in the stand. Okay, so the second half of the box. So yeah, got in the link up above there is the link for the Whatnot auction tonight. So if you want to pop in and at least say hi in there and stuff, I'd appreciate that. Give me some encouragement. I now have 10 likes. Alright, I'll be doing a refresh in a minute here. Kevin Gausman with the Blue Jays, base. Torrey Hunter with the Twins, base. Oswaldo Peraza, base, rookie card. Got a Gleyber Torres, probably a color variation. Yep, a sepia. Okay. Then we've got a Brian Reynolds 170 base, color variation, I believe. Yep, another sepia. And Jim Palmer base. Okay. Now we go into pack number 6. That's cool. We get to open up another blaster. Getting closer to finishing this case out. Marcus Semien with the Rangers. I think it's the Rangers. Yeah, looks like the Rangers. Base. Brooks Robinson. Base. Bob Gibson. Base with the Cardinals. And Jake Cronenworth with the Padres base. Okay, next to last pack. Hopefully that thumbs up sticks so I can see it when I do my refresh in a minute here. Xander Bogaerts with the Padres base. Dale Murphy with the Braves base. Oscar Gonzalez, rookie card, base. And we've got Brady Singer with Kansas City Royals, color variation. We got a red. And we've got a Chief Fantasy Shohei Ohtani. Chief Fantasy. And a Chipper Jones base. I like that. He's jumping up in the air on that one. That's pretty cool. Chipper Jones. Some more Hall of Fame cards for me. Once I get my set built. Can't believe it. I'm almost through this case and I still haven't completed a set. It's pretty bad if you get a whole case of cards and you can't finish off a 300 card set. Zach Gallen with the Diamondbacks base. Shohei Ohtani base. A Manny Machado base. A Albert Pujols base. Color variation. That's a red Pujols. And then a Dalton Varsho with the Toronto Blue Jays base. It's really weird. 10, 113, 138. That is really weird. Sometimes I've missed them when I've gone through to refile my cards and stuff and found color variations I missed, things of that nature. I'm just doing a quick double take so I can verify when I put my cards in the right boxes for now. Interesting. Alright, so let me do a refresh real quick here, and if we've got that time. Probably should show the 10 thumbs up. Ooh, I still only see 9. Let me see. So somebody probably didn't stay long enough to get the thumbs up to count. Let me check one other, my other computer here. Yep, they probably gave the thumbs up and then left too quick before it counted. The thumbs up don't stick unless you hang out for a long enough amount of time by YouTube Analytics. Really? Well, let's see. I'll do one more refresh. I can't keep refreshing. Mine's showing 9. I'll do one more refresh. Somebody's got to get one in quick so I can see it. I still see 9. I still see 9 on both my computers, so only because I'm pressed for time. Let me do one last. Oh, can you do a refresh there? I already did that. I still see 9. There we go. Yep, I do not. Let's see, I'll do one last refresh there. One last refresh here. If I see 9 on one or both of them, I'm gonna have to end the stream. Plus, I got to get ready for this Got and 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. I got about an hour, 2.5 hours to get ready for this live auction. My laptop says 9. My phone says 10. Your phone says 10? I've only got 9s. I tell you what, I'll see you guys on Whatnot later at 5:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then we can see how many attaboys we get there. No. I got a bunch of people that have followed my Whatnot, even though I haven't officially done anything yet. So we're gonna do it that way. We're gonna end the stream for today. We'll try and do some bonus stuff tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do a live Whatnot tomorrow night. My wife might get too mad if I do too many live shows, but if I start earning money, she'll say, go ahead, start earning that money. Yeah, because both my computers say 9. Both my computers say 9. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off here. Alright. Let me get out our sheet here. Let me get everybody logged in for the end of stream. By the time I get all this stuff done, it'll probably even be closer to less time that I have. Let me do that real quick. That way we got it at 3:31. At 3:33 I'll end the stream. Here, there, and everywhere. Bernie H gets a 3. God is great gets a 3 plus 3. Big Ray gets a 3. Crossover Paranormal gets a 3. Okay. And then 3:33, another minute. Tell you what, if you guys remind me tomorrow, if you show up in my Whatnot and I get a record of it, if I see it, I'll make a note and I'll give you 10 entries for everybody that shows up in Whatnot at my auction. Okay? So got Bernie, got Big Ray over here. Yep, I got Big Ray, got Bernie, got cards, got cops. I got Titus. God is great. I've got Lockin 99. I've got Sensei Domino. And I've got Matt, aka Semi Truck. Okay? We're 3:33. Got to finish watching the Pirates game. O'Neill Cruz tied the game in the 8th inning with a homer, 5-5. Oh, there you go, Bernie. Awesome. Awesome. Your team's off to a good start. I'll find mine out tonight. Maybe we'll be listening to part of the baseball game on my auction tonight. So appreciate everybody being here. This has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans, Sports Cards, and more with Hall of Fame Biography, Episode 210, Fred McGriff, plus Trivia, plus 2023 Top Stadium Club Plaster Box. Tomorrow will be Fairfield Friday. If we get over 10 thumbs up tomorrow, we'll do a double blaster. And we'll have our end of month giveaway. All kinds of fun stuff tomorrow. So until then, you all take care. And as always, be blessed. We'll see you all around the channels. Hopefully we'll see you on Whatnot tonight at 5:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, Take care. Have a wonderful and blessed night. We'll see you tomorrow. Same